guys, Lava Gaming here, and today we are back on GregBlock for episode 24, and we're doing another voiceover, as my mic didn't work for this video either for some reason. Hopefully I got that fixed now, but in this video I will be doing the same. We're finishing some of the oils from last video. Sorry about background noise. My dog is chewing on a bone very aggressively. And yeah, so what I have to do is, I'm not making the bespoke A, because that takes a lot of stuff, but I am making the artificial rubber, artificial glue. I will be making soldering alloy, speed upgrade, that stuff. So in that I just made some propane, which is steam, cracked light fuel, and a certain configuration. First I'm gonna make some vinyl chloride and some polyvinyl chloride, as that is the first step in what I need to make. And requires ethanol and chloride, which I have some ethanol, or ethane. Also have to break this because there's steam in there, and the pump, or the plunger that I created, does not work on the input stuff for some reason. It's supposed to, but it doesn't. So here I got some chlorine from, I honestly don't remember, just a bunch of chlorine. Then that will create the vinyl chloride that I need, and then polychloride is made with air and vinyl chloride, which then here I realized that I'm gonna have to make double, or I'm gonna have to make another thing, because it's not gonna give me a solid bucket's worth, and I don't like that, because I get a solid amount of chloride but I don't get a solid amount of the poly, which honestly hate. So here I'm just grabbing it, getting it complete, and the other one's cooking, and then I get some hydrochloric acid, which I'm just gonna pop in my furnace there, or in my hopper there, since I need it out of my inventory space. Then I'm gonna transfer over the chemical stuff, and then also figuring out other ways of making stuff. Oxygen could work, because I don't want to use air, because my entire tank and stuff's gonna get full of air. So what I believe I end up doing is steam to get some oxygen. So I can figure out where to put hopper and stuff. Since I have that hopper full of stuff, I'm just gonna put it in my bucket for the time being. I guess I did go the air route. Then eventually it makes that, and then I realize it takes a lot to make it, so then yeah. And then here I also talk about a glitch I discovered with pumps, or with hoppers, and I do end up regretting that, since I need more air. Yeah, there's a glitch where if you take your hopper, break it, have it in your inventory, like I'm gonna demonstrate right here, and just click it into an input spot, it dupes it. It works with any liquids, any ores, so if I wanted to, I could dupe copper and all that stuff. I only duped a little bit of red alloy, well, a lot, just to test, but I threw away all the red alloy that I created, or that I duped. Anyways, kept the stuff that I initially cooked myself, as that's important. Then while we wait for that to go, don't know what else I was doing. Here I am trying to figure out how to empty it out. So then I just pick it up and it seems to semi-work. The plunger is nice, I wish it worked otherwise. Then, what am I doing now? Pick up my bucket of polychloride. And believe now I'm going to make some steel tanks. So I'm just gonna cut that part out. So the next thing I'm doing is I put the tank that I made next to that so it could take out every last drop of the polychloride, whatever it's called, polyvinyl chloride. And next we are working on artificial glue, which requires acetic acid, or however you pronounce it, which requires the propane for part of it, I think. So it takes ethanol or ethane and some hydrogen or some hydrogen, oxygen, and carbon, which I decide is cheaper than using ethane. So I figure out how to make carbon, which I believe I figured out uses sulfur, which I then work on getting some, or charcoal, never mind. Yeah, so it requires hydrogen and oxygen. So then this is where I take the steam and make some steam stuff. Then also realize that I need some more buckets. Let my thing fill up with air. And start making some steam. Trying to figure out where the steam is going. And then I also make some of this stuff so I can just quickly pop down the whatever this is that I have in my inventory. The hydrochloric acid that I didn't need. So I can have my buckets back. And then do that. I need some power for my stuff. Here I tried to figure out what happened to all of it. And then I believe I realized that it didn't work. And it requires oxygen and hydrogen. And then 2 carbon. And I believe I have to make it a second time too. And then forget what configuration I had to put it at. Configuration 4. And then that makes 1000 acetic acid, which I do need 2000 because the next step the final step condenses down into non-bucket variables, so I can't pick it up and complete the quest without doing it twice, which I hate. Okay, so then I need ethane, acetic acid, and oxygen. So then I realize I need some more oxygen, or some more steam so I can make more oxygen. Then look at what the polyacidic acid requires. Figuring out how to make more of something. And I just quickly steal some of the hydrogen from over there since I made it anyways. Figure might as well just steal it from there, since it's easier to grab. Then the final required oxygen gives me back water and some ASIC. Then required a processor of 6. 3. Grab my oxygen. Move my upper back over there. Get some more steam real fast. Grab that, put that in there, grab oxygen. I do need more oxygen. And we are lucky that I did that method, because then I wouldn't have enough ethane to make it. Because I needed 2 of the poly of the vinyl acetate to be able to make the 1 bucket worth that I need of the other stuff. And I need configuration of 0 and some air. I don't remember filling that with air. And then next I look at artificial rubber, which is just isoprene, which is a quick-ish thing. Just propane. Which propane was steam crack light fuel with the configuration of something. Then also I look at what soldering alloy requires. It requires 9 tin and one of the thing. And the antimony stuff. Whatever it's called. Antimony. Then also see if I can turn that back, but I can, it's just not efficient. So I don't. Then I go looking for some tin. Yay. And then realize I shouldn't be using that because it doesn't give me tin. But if you guys do enjoy this video, please do consider leaving a like and subscribing. I know this is a weird take on the video. Hopefully I don't have to do voiceovers again. I had to do this a couple times in my last video. I think it's this headset. Is this the same headset as last series? So hopefully it doesn't do this again. If it does, I'm gonna be mad because I don't want to do voiceovers. Especially if I record a video like a week ahead. Also, don't forget to check out my Discord server. Link is down below in the description. There I'll be posting updates and different things about my new raids or my new video schedule, because it's gonna be changing in a couple days or weeks as I'm getting farther into GregBlock, meaning it's gonna take longer to actually do stuff in GregBlock. So I'll be posting GregBlock videos less often, so 2 or 3 times a week. Just won't be 5 times a week like it is. And then also talking about what else I should be making, which I should do, such as, do you guys want to see, do you want to see me play different mod pack, like Pixelmon or something? Do you want to see other types of content? I can play games that aren't Minecraft, etc. And yeah, So while that makes the soldering stuff, I'm gonna go grab my gas, my polyvinyl acetate. It's just artificial glue. I put that in something, distillery or something, and it makes glue. I break it because I don't care about losing out on that. And then set that to configuration 2 because that's what I need for the propane, which I have some right here. This video also is going to be a long one because there's a lot of important-ish stuff. Last video was supposed to be 50 some, but I cut 30 minutes off. This one I'm not cutting much at all off, as a lot of this stuff is important. I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, I was gonna make more buckets. That is what I'm doing. So I was gonna put it in there to liquefy it, but then I figure out if I put it in the metal bender, I can make plates. And it's a lot easier. Because all I want to do is just make some buckets. And this is a point where I can just skip it and cut it. Okay, so right now I'm just getting my soldering alloy. I also grabbed the isochrome out of the chemical reactor, so it completed that quest. And the only things left in this age are solar panels, which are going to take a while because of silicon. We have the steam boiler, which I'm going to make next video most likely. We have the spray can, which is actually quite easy as long as I have tin, because it's just 2 tin plates, redstone. So I'm going to be doing that right now. I also look at the low battery buffer and talk about how my battery charger that I worked so hard to get exploded. Oh, was caught in an explosion of a steam boiler. For some reason. The steam boiler shouldn't have exploded. It shouldn't have had any power or anything to heat it up. It just blew up. And here I try and figure out how to do this, then realize I have to do it in, I think, the assembler. And then also look at a spray farmer and wonder what it is, because it kind of looks like a gun. Don't fully know what it's used for. Reinforced cobblestone. And then realize it, pop it back in the assembler to dye it. Then while that goes, I'm going to quickly pick up this that I dropped on the floor and just pop that directly in there and figure out what I am missing and realize it is molten tin. I'm slowly working on emptying out my things so I can start working on the other stuff. And then I just quickly spray some stuff just for the fun of it. Don't know why I did that. Then the only things left is the speed is key speed upgrade, which is simple, but time consuming, because that's what I waste the rest of the video doing. Requires lapis plates, buckets of lubricant, which I have to make. That's what takes a while. It's crucite. Or creosote. Seed oil or fish oil, which I don't want to make seed or fish oil. It's also redstone and crucite, which I decided to just go that route. Because it uses up some of the crucite that I have, because I'm not going to use it. Because I don't know what it's really used for. And now I'm gonna make the buckets I was talking about. And then I have to run all the way back because I put my iron in there. And I got some potatoes. Go over here. That doesn't work. Which is stupid. And so I just steal some from in here. And then I take this over to chemical bath. Also go quickly sleep, as sleeping is important. That is to not be killed. And grab some power. Oh, it's in the mixer, never mind. Okay, so I quickly make the lubricant. Need 1 bucket, but decide since I have enough lapis, if I can find it, it's kinda all over the place. Don't remember exactly where I put it. I also quickly go kill this enderman as they like to steal my dirt. And it's stupid. Okay, so I quickly go and run to get some sugarcane, as I need 8 pieces. And then also I tried to just make sugarcane in my inventory, I believe. But in the crafting table realized that's not how it works. And look to see how I make it. And then I just quickly do that too. Because why not? Realize I need a little bit more tin. And yeah, just kind of do random stuff from this point on. Just quickly making some more circuits, getting my sugar. And yeah, waiting for the final bit of sugar is the most boring part of this. Got my last bit of sugar. Now I'm gonna go quickly run away. Quickly make this. Don't feel like waiting. Get an achievement apparently. Figure out what it can be used on. And talk about how it's kinda stupid that they made me make it. Cause really, what am I gonna use it? I just put it in a hopper, and at this point I'm just gonna end the video because the rest is not useful. So if you guys did enjoy this video, I know it was weird, hopefully this is the last time I have to do a voiceover, but if you guys did enjoy this video, please do consider leaving a like and subscribing, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Goodbye!